Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone who joined the live yesterday. So powerful. I was going for 2 hours and 30 minutes and it felt like 10 minutes. I was so energized. The love coming through from the masculine to you, their feminine, just blows my mind. So if you haven't watched that, go and watch that in conjunction with this month's August reading for your sign and it'll just blow you away. Big signs of change, movement, power. And from the masculine perspective, things are coming up. Things are coming up for healing and kind of speech that needs to come out. So if you're having anything connected with the mouth happening, you know, if you're having any mouth issues like gum boils or bleeding teeth or bleeding gums, if you've been biting your tongue or you've been biting your gums, anything connected with the mouth area, this is because things are happening behind the scenes to move things forward. So for example, if your masculine's in a karmic situation, they need to speak their truth. And they may be biting their tongue right now to try and hold it in. You know, but they need to speak it. They need to say it. And this is the same for divine feminines who are in karmic situations too. You know, it's not just the masculine who has to deal with karmic energy. We do sometimes too. That may be with our boss or colleagues or friends, or it could be with a karmic partner. Things need to be said. So if you find you're biting your tongue and you're not sure why, or, you know, you bite your gum or, you know, your cheek or your teeth are bleeding, it's connected with decisions and speaking the truth. And Archangel Michael all around the masculine today, helping them to speak the truth, not just to you, but to the people in their life that they need to break from. You know, they need to break free from their karmic situations. They need to air their views. They need to start really speaking now about what's going on. So this is what's happening. And that happened to me last night. I bit my tongue because I was aware of what the masculines are going through and what they're feeling. So they're feeling this on a very deep level. Okay? So we're going to use today the Realms Number Mercury Edition 2. We're going to use the Divine Love Oracle, the Archangel Oracle and the Muse Tarot. And this is a beautiful deck by our soul sister Cherie from Divine Visions. So let's do this then. Let's see what the energy is. And yesterday we had that beautiful message where the masculines are saying, I promise I'll fix it. You know, your beauty is amazing, you're gorgeous. So let's see what energy they're in today. So thank you, angels. What's the energy, please, around the connection? The energy around the connection. The energy around the divine feminines and the energy around the divine masculine. Wow, look at this jumping out here. Powerful. What's the energy, please, around the connection today? The energy around the connection. The energy, they're giving me tears again, healing tears. The energy around the divine feminines, wow, a lot coming out there. And the energy around the divine masculine, wow, look at this. Super powerful when all these come out. So let's start with these then, okay? So the energy around the connection today, I miss you. They certainly do. They certainly do miss you and you miss them. And obviously the teddy bear there is the feelings that come out, the emotions. You know, the teddy bear kind of representing the past or the inner child. You know, that inner part of us that really wants to be loved and cared about. And, you know, the empty chair. You know, the feeling that they're not there, wanting them in the physical. So I feel that you were really missing them today and they are missing you. And that was a huge one that came up in the Divine Masculine messages yesterday in that live stream. So missing each other today, but also learning to understand why separation occurs, why things happen the way they do. So this is also realizations, epiphanies and awakenings going on too during those moments where you do miss them and they are not by your side. And we've got, I know you can help me. I know that you can help me. So this is kind of that mutual feeling where you know why things are happening, you understand and you're processing. So the masculine here is saying to the feminine, I know you can help me. I know you can help me to understand who I am, why I'm here, why I've come. I know you can help me to understand what our mission is, what my gifts are, to understand the world. And I miss that. I miss you being there. I know you can help me. I also feel this is the masculine saying, but I do need to help myself. This is the feminine saying to the angels, I know you can help me. I know you're listening. I know you are there. I know that all I have to do is call on you for answers and solutions, for guidance and protection. I know that you can help me. And this is also the feminine realizing that the masculine is helping you. I know you can help me to become stronger, more patient, compassionate, and in the energy of unconditional love. So this is again realizing that you are each other's greatest teacher. You are helping each other even when you are missing each other. You're growing so much. It's very powerful. For the masculines then, the energy around them today is distance. Wow. Distance. And in the distance, they heal. In the silence, they heal when they are processing and dealing with the emotions. And they miss you because there's distance. Now that could be physical distance. That may mean that, you're on opposite sides of the world, or, you just can't be together physically right now because of the restrictions or what's going on in the world, and you're missing them and they are missing you. This could be distance emotionally. They've cut themselves off from you, they've pushed you away, they've been silent, they've blocked you, or they're just keeping you at arm's length, and that's distance. It doesn't mean they don't miss you. Of course they miss you, and they know that you can help them too, but they're trying to help themselves. They're moving into smoother waters. This could also be spiritual distance. So you may feel that even though you're in communication with them, they're not on your wavelength yet, or not on your level yet spiritually. And it creates distance. It can create frustration because you miss them, especially if they opened up and they started opening up to that spiritual side, and then they shut it down again. It brings in distance. So remember, distance isn't always a physical thing. It can be an emotional thing. It can be spiritual. But the distance is where the healing occurs, because when you have that distance, you do your thing and they do their thing. And you realize that even though you're doing your own things, it's time to do it together. So that distance is preparation for what's to come. And the ship there is the progress that's being made, the movement. I feel travel in this. So the masculine is saying, I need to do something right now about the distance that's between us, whether that's physical distance, emotional distance, spiritual distance, because I miss you and I know they're giving me fear, even though it creates fear. They're giving me that fear, even though it creates sometimes a misunderstanding or a miscommunication because they struggle to express it. They know that you can help them. So they're releasing all those fears about allowing you in and allowing you to help them and guide them and show them the way. Because the feminine is the light for the masculine. The angels and the universe and the creator and whoever you're talking to up there is your muse and your light and your inspiration. So feminines, you get inspired by above. You realize how powerful that is. And that's why you're so strong on this journey, because you have that powerful bond with heaven and the creator and source. That's where you get your light from. That's your source of power. The masculine source of power is always the divine feminine. That's why the angels show me the feminine as the sun and not the moon, because it's the sun that's the warmth. The sun keeps everything living and alive. The moon is kind of like the reflection, mirroring everything back. It's for healing. And that's what the masculines go through. But you are the sunlight to them. You are my sunlight. I'm not used to the love you give me. And that creates distance. So he's trying to explain to you today why there can be distance, either physical, like separation, or emotional distance or spiritual distance, because he's saying to you, I'm not used to the love you give me. And when that love isn't available to me, I miss you. I know you can help me. I know you are the answer, but I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to this type of love. So he's saying to you, it scares me and it frightens me, but it allures me and it draws me in at the same time. Because he's like, wow. And this is when he says, wow, how can you want me? Why do you want me? What do you want with me? What do you see in me? So, that's why he questions things and doubts things, because he's like, why? Why do you want me? Especially if you seem to have everything put together. Because again, that's the masculines, how they see the feminine. They see you as this lighthouse. And they think, why do you want to have me with all my problems and baggage and issues? So he's saying to you, that's another reason there's distance there. Okay, we've got social media requests. So here it is again. Okay, this sign that they are going to message you or contact you or add you. They want to bring back in communication. And it was so powerful doing that live stream, because when I was doing the Taurus reading, and I really felt it for all of the collective, okay, the stream just shut down on me. So I was talking away and boom, it just shut down, the tablet, it went blank, my screen did. And I was like, okay, what's going on? A bit of panic there, because obviously I was like, oh, have I lost the stream? What about everybody who's there? So obviously, this is about them thinking about others, worried, panic, okay? But I went back into YouTube and it gave me the option to end the live stream or to resume the live stream. So obviously I pressed the resume button and it reconnected. And I had this massive feeling and powerful energy coming through from the masculines that they are resuming contact with the feminine, not just the Taurus, but all signs, because they are resuming. They've got the hand on the button to end or start something, and they want to send you a social media request. Now, not everyone's going to be on social media. Not everyone's going to have access. So this can also mean that text message, that email, the phone call, knocking on the door, however they contact you. The universe will find a way to bring you together, even if that's just crossing paths, because you will be reunited again. But he's saying to you here, I don't like the distance, I miss you, so I'm going to send you a social media request. Maybe they already have, okay? This is coming. Maybe they're going to unblock you, and that's that social media request. So the angels are asking you to breathe, relax today, because they miss you. They don't like the distance. The distance has served the purpose. And now they're saying, I miss you. I want to sort it out. I'm just not used to the love that you give to me. It's important that you know that you're important. How important is that? So the masculine is saying to you, you are important. Not only to me, but to our mission, to you being here. You are important. You are special. You are unique. And your masculine is saying, it's important that you know that you are important. You're important to me, the world, and our mission. And even in the distance and the silence and the quiet times, I want you to know that you are important. Very beautiful. Look at this. We've got Instagram message. Instagram. So you've got social media request, and now we've got Instagram message. So they're going to, message you on Instagram or wherever you are. So again, this is going to mean something to someone. This is going to mean something to someone. But as a collective energy, the masculines are showing you your communication will come, however it will be. So don't go into fear if you're not on Instagram, or think, I better sign up for Instagram, because that's not the message. The message is they are coming towards you. They don't want the distance any longer. They know that you can help them and they miss you. And look at this. I'm not intentionally ignoring you. I'm not intentionally ignoring you. So expect that social media request, because it's important that you know that you're important. And that's what they are working on today. Very powerful. For the feminines now, a lot of cards have come out, so this will be interesting. We've got spring. This is blossom. Look what we've got. We've got the bee. We've got the bee. I've got angel bumps. When you see the bee, whether it's this picture here today, which you were all seeing watching this video, so you can't not see it, or you're having bees dive bombing you in real life, or bees are coming at you. You're seeing bees, you go shopping, you see people wearing things with bees on, or you see, bees everywhere, or you go on social media and there's a bee somewhere. This is a sign of miracles. The bee is a sign of communication coming in, a sign of miracles ahead, that things are beginning to blossom. The spring is about things springing forward. So yes, this can be significant to the time of year if that resonates with you, but spring is about a new beginning, a fresh start, magic, and that's really what I'm feeling. I sometimes want to surprise you at your home. So feminines, you want to surprise your twin sometimes too. You have dreams about this, knocking on their door or sending them a message, or, because they're saying a message, thank you, because you miss them and you want to message them. So it's a message. And the angels are reminding you that they are planning to contact you because they miss you. So you don't have to do anything but be you. So you're thinking, sometimes I want to surprise you at your home. And your masculine is saying, well, I'm not used to the love you give to me. How would I deal with that? I don't know. Okay? I fear being alone. So the feminine today is expressing that. You miss them too. You miss them too. And even though you know that the separation is preparation and that you're being healed, you do sometimes feel alone. I fear it. I fear being alone. I fear that, I'm going to grow old alone, or I'm going to continue in this cycle forever. There's those fears. Well, remember that fear is illusion, a false experience appearing real. You are never alone. You are surrounded by love, support, power. All of heaven is on your side. If you kind of woke up and there was like a zombie apocalypse and there was nobody else around, you would still have that support and that strength coming to you from heaven. You are not alone. I got mad at you for being right. So what I'm feeling with this is, it was right for the masculine to walk away at that time. Okay, for your growth, for their growth, to heal, so you can rejuvenate. This is an understanding that sometimes separation happens for the right reason. Well, it always does. But it's about understanding that. So, feminines, you're realising that you got mad at them for actually being right. Okay, and this is that understanding, that forgiveness energy. That, wow, it was actually right for me, even though it hurt me and caused me pain, because it's grown me. And it's made me stronger. And it's made me aware of the miracles in my life and coming in now. I hate how much pain I've caused you. So obviously that's the masculine speaking to the feminine. But this is also the feminine saying to yourself. I feel this is the feminine looking in the mirror and saying to your own self, I hate how much pain I've caused you. Because sometimes we're holding on to things within ourselves that we can let go of easily. And we have to be very honest and open with ourselves and look in the mirror and say, I'm sorry. To yourself, to you. I'm sorry for all the pain I've caused you, because we choose to be in that energy. We choose that. And yes, it hurts and it's okay to feel it all, but not to live in it for so long, to wallow in that, because that's being a victim. And we aren't victims in this connection. We are victors. We are victors of this connection. We are warriors. We are strong. And sometimes we hold on to that pain and that suffering, and it only hurts us. The late, great Wayne Dyer said, when you hold on to things, when you hold on to pain or resentment or, anger or blame or anything that causes stress in the physical body or in our mind, it's like we're holding on to a burning hot coal. And that burning hot coal does not hurt the other person because you're the one holding on to it. So it only hurts you. And it goes into your hand. And imagine it burns a hole. It will brand you. And eventually the toxic energy will go inside your bloodstream. And it will kind of hurt you. So you have to apologise. When I quit smoking all those years ago, and I abused my body by smoking cigarettes and taking that toxic kind of, smoke and stuff into my lungs, I apologised. Okay, and you may think, well, I was that relevant, but I was abusing myself. It was something I chose to do, to pick up that cigarette and smoke it. No one forced me to do it. I may have thought it's stress making me do it, or it's them making me do it, peer pressure or others, or, you can think anything, but nobody makes you do it. It's a conscious choice you make. So I apologise to myself for all that abuse and all that pain that I'd caused myself. And it's the same thing when we hold on to negative emotion, or we hold on to blame or stress or grief in some way. Because it's okay to grieve and feel all these things, but not to continue to be in the energy. The angel's saying feel it and deal with it. Accept it, embrace now, love life, because it's a blessing that you've been given. So yes, this is what the masculines have done to you. But because this has come up in your energy today, feminines, I feel that you're working through deep healing and deep forgiveness of the self. Of the things you felt on this journey. And it's about self-forgiveness. And saying to yourself, I love you, I'm sorry. The Ho'oponopono prayer, where you look in the mirror and you say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. So you're apologizing to yourself for the things you've done and felt and experienced. And you are saying, thank you for loving me anyway and for forgiving me. And you feel lighter. I hate how much pain I've caused you. And sometimes we can cause the pain to ourselves. Okay, because we take things personally, we overthink things when everything is really okay. And the angels are saying, it's going to be fine, okay? I'm scared to let my guard down. Now, the masculines go through this because obviously they've never felt like this before, and they've never experienced love like this before. But when we get hurt as a divine feminine, we put barriers up and we, fear going there again or, being hurt again, especially when we've done so much good work in the separation stage. And we think, wow, it's just all going to go downhill again. There's going to be an imbalance. But every time you're in separation, whether it's one time or 10 times, every journey is different, you get stronger and more resilient. And then you get kind of indifferent to it when you're fully surrendered and you just allow things to flow. So this is saying you're scared to let your guard down because you're afraid of being hurt. Maybe when they send you that social media request, you're afraid. So you get a download coming to you. They're giving me ringing in the ears, in the ear chakra. Downloads coming to you because you're receiving the information. Look at this, I love you. So love is the answer to everything. Love is the answer. We've come here on this planet, okay, into this physical body to learn love. That doesn't mean we learn to be in a relationship. We learn what love is. We learn that love is unconditional. Love is that smile that you give to a stranger. They're helping people out. Love is feeling the love for the universe and the beauty of everything. Love is feeling the power of the connections you share with everyone because you are energy and you are one with all things. And feeling that powerful love for your twin without demands or conditions. And you're saying, regardless of everything, I love you. And that's what matters. And they are saying to you today, it's important that you know that you are important. So they can tell you they love you and they care and all these things. And you may think, well, that's all well and good, but, am I important? Your actions are telling me otherwise. And your masculine is getting across today that you are important. Important to them and important to your mission here on earth now. I don't know who I am anymore. So feminines, you go through a transformation too. Sometimes you think, I don't know who I am anymore. I'm not who I was. I'm becoming someone new. Who am I? Who am I? So, sometimes you think in this connection, I don't know who I am. I act like a crazy person. I don't know who I am anymore. So this is about all the emotions and all the feelings and all the ways you feel during this journey as we evolve and grow and transition into the butterfly. You're in the chrysalis going through all these things. I don't know who I am anymore. So this is about, wow, you can think, wow, I don't know who I am anymore. I'm someone new and magical. Or you could think, I don't know who I am. I'm acting like a crazy person. Chasing, running, messaging. Whoa, who am I? Or you could be thinking, I don't know who I am anymore because I'm certainly not that person I was. I've evolved and changed and I know I need to change my job, my life, my home, my location. You need to change. So this can have many, many different facets and meanings. So take the part of that one that resonates with you. But the big thing coming through today for you is the bee, because that's your sign of magic ahead. Very beautiful. So let's bring in the other card. So this is guidance to help the connection today, to help you to feel strong, to move you forward. So what's the energy around the divine feminines today, please, archangels? Thank you. There we go. The energy around the divine masculines today. The energy around the masculines. There we go. And the energy around the connection. Wow. The energy around the divine feminines today, please, angels. There we go. Wow, strength there. The energy around the divine masculines. There it is on the floor. And the energy around the journey, please, angels. There we go. Wow. Let me pick this one up. Oh, I can't pick it. So there again, hard to reach. Hard to reach, okay? So you may feel that they are hard to reach. They may feel that you're hard to reach, but they're taking action. You know, they're taking the steps they need to take to reach down or reach out and touch you. They give me that song by Depeche Mode. Reach out and touch faith. Do, 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 do. Okay? Reach out and touch faith. And what they are going to do is reach out and touch you, because that's going to give them faith. Very powerful. So the masculines today, look at this, teaching and learning. Teaching and learning. So they come here to learn, and they also teach you. You are each other's greatest teacher, and you are a student to their love. Archangel Zadkiel, the angel who helps you to remember who you are. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then reach these ideas to others. Wow, they're giving me again the word reach. Reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. You made your songs today with the word reaching. Very powerful. Keep an open mind. So the masculines today are starting to see, to expand their vision and learn new things, new ideas, new concepts. And this is making them aware of who they are, and then reach these ideas to others. So they want to talk to you. They're saying to you today, I know you can help me. Okay, wherever that card is. I know you can help me. And they want to share these ideas that they are having now with you, their divine feminine, and with the world. So they're being shown that they are here to share, to reach others. It's part of their mission. We've got the Two of Voices here. And this is obviously, that crossroads energy. The door is open, things are lifting, things are changing. So what they show me here intuitively is the doorway. And they just give me the barking dog, okay? The darking bog, we're going to say. So remember, we have to go through darkness and, that bog, where we get bogged down by things. We have to see more clearly to come out the other side. So remember, your masculine is loyal to you. Your masculine thinks about you. So again, you may see the dog, which is a big sign of loyalty. But this door is opening, things are shifting, things are changing, and they are moving towards you. And they show me these two faces here as the two faces of the masculine. The masculine goes through a deep awakening. They realise who they are. There's two sides to every story. It's reminding you as the feminine that all paths lead back to you. So have compassion with your twin. And we've also got the page of inspiration. So the pages are connected with spiritual growth, connected with messages and, bringing things forward. And they're being inspired to contact you. They're being inspired. We've also got the cat there signifying majesty and independence and spiritual power and spiritual perspective. So they're moving ahead here. Okay, this is a big change. Look as well at they're giving me Harley Quinn in this as well. And I know the Suicide Squad's out now as well, the film, so that may mean something to you. But this is showing you authenticity. Daring to be different, wanting to be different with all the colours of the rainbow in the hair here. So again, protection, strength, power coming into the masculines. Things blowing up. They show me that they're like an explosion. Things blowing up, fire, action, change. The pink energy there of Archangel Jophiel, helping them to see with the eyes of love, not fear, helping them to overcome their doubts, being inspired by things, starting to see. Very powerful. For the feminines, we've got nurture. And this is beautiful because this is the energy of that rebirth. This is the feminine energy, the nurturer, the empress. Archangel Gabriel, the angel of communication. The angel who helps you to be in your warrior energy like Joan of Arc. As you nurture a child, and you have to remember your masculine is like a child, okay? Because they are still growing up spiritually, still the page. Okay, growing up, becoming the emperor. As you nurture your twin flame, this one I'm going to read it like, you nurture your own inner child, or you nurture your own self. Such activities are important for you right now. So it's important that you nurture them, and it's important that you nurture you, because both activities are important for you right now. So the angels are reminding you to nurture you and give to them, but also give to you. You know, don't be so busy giving to them that you forget about you. And that's also why we have to forgive ourselves for the pain we've caused ourselves when we forget everyone and everything else and are so focused and obsessed over our twin. And we've all been there. So nurturing. You know, maybe you have a child to look after right now. You could be looking after your own child, someone else's child, a spirit baby. You know, you're connecting in that way and you are nurturing that energy. And it's bringing love back into you. Nurture you, nurture your inner child. Do things you love to do. You know, give back to you today. You know, Louise Hay in the book Mirror Work talks about remembering that your inner child is always with you. And I love that concept. Imagine right now you look down and you see your younger self there, you know, 3-4 years old, and you take them by the hand and you say, let's go. You know, when I saw Charlie Morley speak at an I Can Do It seminar, Charlie Morley, who is, you know, kind of the powerhouse connected with lucid dreams, it made me cry because he was talking about he met his inner child in a lucid dream. And, you know, I get emotional thinking about it. I've spoke about this before a long, long time ago. But, you know, what happened was he was having this reoccurring dream and someone was approaching him and he couldn't make out who it was. You know, it looked like an old man who was kind of all, like couldn't walk properly. You know, like all gnarled and couldn't see. And the closer he got, he realised it was his like 4 or 5-year-old self getting closer to him. So he embraced him and he hugged him. And his inner child said to him, and this is who it was his inner child, a representation of his inner child, said, what happens in our life? What happens? I'm so excited about our life. What happens? And I got dead. I mean, I'm getting emotional now. Because think if you turn around to your inner child and you say, well, life's not very good. You know, it's not good at all. You know, and I'm getting teary thinking about it. So think, how would you address that? If your inner child came up to you right now and said, wow, what's happening in our life? What's next? It's so exciting. Is it all working out? What are we doing? Are we enjoying life? Are we happy? Think about how painful it is if you can't answer that question or you don't know what to say to that little child who's full of wonder and love and joy. That's the inner child within you right now saying, are we happy? Are you enjoying life? Are we growing? Are we learning? Why are we here? So nurture that part of you today that needs your love and needs your attention, because that little child is real. So take them by the hand today and take them out somewhere. Do something for you. You know, do something that warms you up inside. You know, before Union, I was out in town and it was around, like coming up to Christmas time. And they got like those winter wonderlands in town where all the shops are. This was before COVID. And, I was kind of going shopping. It was in the day. It was like 1:30 in the day. And I walked past this winter wonderland and I saw the ghost train. And obviously, I love things like that. It nurtures the inner part of me. And I had shopping bags and stuff, and I just went straight to the ghost train. And I said to the man, please, can I go on the ghost train? And he says, well, you need tokens and you need to do this. And I said, please, just let me go on. So I gave him some money. I got on the ghost train and I went round. And I got off and I felt like a girl again. And, I felt excited. I was like, wow, I'm doing something for my inner child. I just took the initiative. I followed my intuition. And you may think that's really silly, but it boosted me up and it gave back to me. And that's what we have to do on this journey, especially when we feel sadness or teary, or pain, because we've allowed that pain in for too long. And it's time to start giving and loving ourselves again. And that's the real message today. And the angels are saying to you, and your masculine is saying to you, it's important that you know that you are important. So it's important that you look after you and you nurture you and you give back to you. And it's so important that I let you know that today, because you are loved, loved beyond measure. You know, if you allowed yourself to realize how loved you are, you'd never worry again. You are loved so much more than you allow yourself to believe. And that's the truth. And you're gaining strength. And I love this. You've got the lion, which is signifying Leo. And we're in Leo season right now. You know, maybe you are a Leo, so this will even resonate more with you. But we're all in the energy of Leo. You know, I'm doing the daily Leo readings right now. So in Leo energy right now, you are gaining strength, divine feminine. You're wearing red, Luke. Red is for passion, fire, and action. So you're feeling stronger, more confident. In the energy of the sun, raising your vibration, feeling powerful, feeling strong, gaining wisdom and knowledge from the ancestors, the ancient ones, the people, thank you, they're giving me fear, who've gone before, loved ones around you. You're releasing a lot of fear. I feel even just talking about the inner child in that way has brought up emotion and even released fear within you. So if you start burping today or releasing energy, that's why. They're also reminding you to have a good scream if you want one. You know, to scream, because that heals. We've got life review. So the energy of the journey today, we've got life review. Archangel Jeremiah, the angel who nudges you in the right direction. So he's helping the masculines to change their life. And he's helping you to review things and heal things and forgive. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. And that's the message of today. Very powerful. Big changes. Remember your power. Have a great day. Sending you so much love. And I'll see you soon.